Every day I wake up and I think, fucking hell, what am I doing here? We're a criminal gang and we go around robbing drug dealers dressed as armed police. We dress up as them, we rob them, we tie them up, they think we're Old Bill, but we're not. And then we take the drugs and we go. You cannot go into a Rolex shop and buy a fucking Rolex.
Where would someone like you, who's a wholesaler, get your watches then? Welcome back to my channel where we discuss personal development, business and everything else that's connected. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, then please hit the like and subscribe button. Just to let you know, we are now releasing videos every Wednesday 11 AM and every Sunday 3 PM. Make sure to tune in as you don't want to miss them.
Hello. How are you?
So, known as Mr. Ink.
Yeah, are we going now?
Where's we start? This is
Let's
how
go.
we
Let's
just roll.
go.
So, everyone calls you Mr. Ink.
Yeah.
Look, I just want to firstly say thank you so much coming from all the way
Thank
from
you.
London. I've got so much to ask you, but before, we go there with anything, all the things that you do. So, would you say you're a Hollywood actor or just an actor?
Right, so I've done quite a couple of low budget films, but from the low budget films, I've got to the bigger, better films. So I've got quite a few English films, and I've just got a Hollywood film now. So it's coming up, and it'll be out soon.
Right.
But the only problem we've got, there's a big strike on now with the Hollywood films. There's a strike, I don't know if you've heard about it, but there's a strike. There's no actors working.
Really?
Yeah, really. There's,
Why?
I don't know, something about a strike. So there's no actors, there's no directors, nothing, no one is doing anything because of this big strike. But as soon as this strike's done, then we're up and running again.
But remember this, we're shooting this in August, right?
Yeah.
So by the time this comes out, it's going to be October.
Yeah.
So do you think the strike will be done by that?
I think it might be. This strike has been on for about 2 months. If you need to edit it. But bear in mind, this strike, so this Hollywood strike has been on for months. And if you actually Google it, this Hollywood strike, there's no actors, there's no writing, there's no nothing, there's no...
That's mad.
It's crazy, but there's nothing, you know?
You would have thought they're one of the highest paid
but there's nothing. So no one's working in America. No one's doing it.
Wow. So so what are you doing at the moment? Are you still doing acting?
I'm still doing acting. I've got a couple of roles in England. I've got Gangster, I've got Caught in Between. I've got one called Guilty by Association, which is a series which is going very well.
That sounds fun.
This is going to be a good one. So basically, I play the lead role in that. I play a geezer called Dax.
Right.
Now, basically, what we do, we're a criminal gang, and we go around robbing drug dealers dressed as armed police, SWAT team. So we dress up as them, we rob them, we tie them up. They think we're Old Bill, but we're not, And then we take the drugs and we go.
But everyone's actors, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So where are you doing that? Where are you shooting that?
We're shooting that. Well, this was supposed to be in Marbella, but now we've changed it to Barcelona. So we've done little bits and pieces, but the main thing we're doing now, we're doing it in Barcelona.
With this career of acting, you must get to travel a lot of good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it does. It's like the 14 Knots, the Hollywood film.
Yeah.
We're shooting that in Morocco.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, and where else is it? There's Marrakesh.
That's in Morocco, yeah.
That is in Morocco. So we've got Marrakesh, Atlanta, and there's another one.
Somewhere else, yeah.
Somewhere else.
What I'm trying to understand here is your life. You're an actor. Like, how does your day look like? How does your week look like? So
You know what the thing about acting is good because you could do you're working for a couple of weeks, then you've got a couple of months off. So you're working full on every day for a few weeks, then you've got a couple of months off. It's so good, it's nice like that.
Yeah. Where with a normal business, you just
9 to 5 every day.
It's 24/7.
Of course.
with a business. So, do you do anything else apart from acting? Like, have you got any other businesses?
Yes, I have. I buy and sell watches online. I buy and sell watches.
Like premium watches? Or?
Yeah, Rolexes, Cartiers, Breitlings. I buy and sell them as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been doing that
I've
for?
been doing that for about 5 years, and I literally got into that from. I've always had a couple of nice watches. I've probably got about £50,000 worth of watches at mine.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a couple of Rolexes, Cartiers. I've got a diamond Breitling, and I just used to get them and keep them.
Yeah.
And then obviously now they're getting so expensive, you can sell them more for second hand than you can for brand new. You know, so I've kind of got a little business doing that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued now. So see with watches.
Yeah.
Right now, is it time to buy or is it time? How do we work that out? Like,
Right.
educate me.
Rolexes will never go down, right? So you cannot go into a Rolex shop and buy a fucking Rolex.
Why? Because I went to buy one about last year, and they said it was like the waiting time.
Yeah.
They wouldn't tell me.
You can't get one, but it's not a wait list. People think, all right, I'd sign up as a wait list, but it's not. It's not a wait list. It's a list that you put your name down.
Yeah.
But you will never ever get on that list. I've been on these lists before, and I know the manager of the shop, and
Yeah.
she went, you know, you've never brought from us before.
Yeah.
I said no. I said, but I've brought from Watches of Switzerland.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, we know that, but you've not brought from us, so we can't put you up to the top. And she went, I said, right. I said, how many people are on the list? She goes, right, we've got 50 people on this list.
Yeah.
And I said, how many watches you had in the last 2 years?
Yeah.
No, that's what she said. She goes, we've got 100 people on the list.
Yeah.
And we've had 2 watches
Right.
in the last year.
Right.
So I went, I'll see you in 50 years.
Flipping hell.
And that's how it is.
Why?
But it's because, you know, you have to have brought these watches before. You know, it's crazy. You know, and a second, like a gold Rolex, a second-hand gold Rolex Datejust, yeah? You're looking for 20 years old, you're going to pay 20 grand for it. Now, you can buy a new one for 30 grand, but if you can get hold of a brand new one, they're going for 60, 70,000. You know, because that's the second-hand market on watches. It's crazy.
So this is why the second-hand market with watches is booming, right?
It's proper booming.
So where would someone like you, who's a wholesaler, because you're not a
Yeah,
retailer,
yeah.
how do you get your watches then? Pay attention. I've got some exciting news for you guys. I've launched a 7-day total free audio course for you guys, which is going to help you improve and elevate your mindset, and it's also going to help you in your business. All you have to do is go and sign up every single day, day 1 to day 7. You will receive a free 2-minute audio from me in my own words, in my voice, and what that will do is help you in your business and your mindset. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it.
I get mine, I always buy them second-hand from America. Now, the trick is when you buy them from America, you need to find someone that will send them to you as a gift.
Because you pay VAT, is it? Right.
Or a repair. That's the trick, 'cause then you save 20%.
Right.
So if you're buying one for 5 grand or 10 grand,
Yeah.
you're saving 20% of that, getting it in, which is a big chunk of money.
That's big
So
chunk,
if you
yeah.
know someone that will do that,
Yeah.
that's where you get the money, that's where you bring it in, that's where you
And
make
that's your
the money,
profit.
and that's where the profit is, yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So in America, you can get them cheaper.
They're always cheaper in America, always. You know, you look online, they're a lot cheaper, but you have to pay the duty to get them in. Whereas if you know someone, you're nice.
I think you give people good little tips there.
Yeah.
To start a business.
But people think in Switzerland they're cheaper.
Yeah.
They're
What
not. You know what? Apparently the cheapest place to buy them is the Isle of Man, because
Really?
there's no tax there,
Yeah.
and you can get them there cheap than you can anywhere else. Apparently so. I don't know. I've never done it.
I'm sure Isle of Man is just a pond away.
Yes,
is it?
yeah. It's over there. Yeah. So that is what you do. Or it might be Jersey, Guernsey, Jersey.
Isle of Jersey or something.
Is
Isle
it the
of Man.
same thing? Jersey, Guernsey. It's something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to look up the maps. Right? Interesting. So you're doing really well with them.
Yeah.
Watches. That's one of the businesses. And I take it you don't even need any staff. It's you and.
No, it's just
you've got
me.
your
I do what
email.
I do. I've got an online platform. I sell it on now. It's easy.
Yeah. So if you was to give somebody some advice on getting a Rolex and holding on to it,
Yeah.
what would you say if you get this today,
Buy as old as possible.
as old as possible?
As old as possible.
Yeah.
And keep it for as long as you can. That's the best thing to do.
What if they're not discounted? They're not available on the market to buy. What's the word? I think it's a word for it, isn't
But
it?
you can't buy any Rolex on it. You can't buy them on the market. You can't buy them. You know, you need to, that's what I'm saying, you need to buy second hand. You cannot buy a brand new one. Even if you're going to a jeweller's, you're going to pay double the price that you would pay off someone online.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
for the same second hand watch.
Right, okay.
Because jewellers add their bit on top.
Which one have you got? Is that Rolex?
I've got Deep Sea. I've got Deep
Or is
Sea
that something
there.
else? Right, okay. So
this brand new
Yeah.
would only cost 10 grand.
that one.
That brand new 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10, 11 grand.
Yeah, yeah.
Brand new, if you can get one.
Got it.
But no one can get one. Yeah. So I paid £15,000 for this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was 2 years old. And that's the price they're going for. You know, it's going for more second hand than it does brand new.
What about Dubai?
It's the same.
Right.
It doesn't matter where you go or who you know, obviously if you know people,
Yeah.
you might be all right, you know. But they will only ever sell to you if you've brought off them before or if you're someone they know, you know, if you're a big name or something.
Interesting. Right, okay, so let's switch it back to acting.
Yeah.
Right? Why did you want to get into acting? And my follow-up would be, is it easy? Let's just say if I wanted to get into acting.
Yeah.
Is it, how does the game work?
You know what they say with acting? I think it's the hardest profession to get into in the world.
Right.
I think there's about 99% of actors which aren't working, you know.
Oh, they're not working?
They're not working.
So they're unemployed, yeah?
They're unemployed, but I've got a certain look. I've got, you know, so I've got a certain look. So I get quite a few roles,
Yeah.
you know, just from looking the way I do.
Okay,
you know?
yeah. Talking about your looks,
Yeah.
I heard you say somewhere that you spent almost £30,000 on your tattoos.
Yes.
My question is it a good return on it? Is it a good investment?
No, it's not.
Really? If you've got acting jobs from it.
Well, I suppose it is when you look at it like that. But, you know, everyone always says to me about you spent so much money on tattoos. What happened to that leg?
Which leg?
This leg.
Go on, what happened?
I ran out of money.
Oh! Oh, so I'm thinking, okay.
I am literally covered all the way up, all the way down. I've not got any gaps apart from that leg.
So you've got tattoos everywhere?
Yeah.
Apart from that leg?
Apart from that one leg. And I'm leaving that one leg.
Unique, right?
Mm.
So, tell me the story behind tattoos. When did you do your first one? Were you just obsessed?
I got my first one. I think I must have got my first one when I was, I don't know, 18, 19, 20. So I had the first one then.
How old are you now?
I'm 35 now. So I only got my first one done then.
Yeah.
But it was only about the last 5, 6, 7 years that I actually went every single week. So I got an hour or two every single week for about 4 or 5 years.
Is it not painful?
Yes, it's very painful.
Do you enjoy pain?
No. I hate it. And the older I get, the worse they get, you know?
So when's the last time you had your last tattoo?
What was my last one? My last one was, I think it would have been the face.
Right.
It was definitely, no, it wasn't. It was one on my bum cheek.
Okay.
So I finished my bum cheek and it was one on there.
So you've got it literally all over?
I am literally covered
all over your ass, all over everywhere?
All over, feet, top, down, right up, armpits, everywhere. I've got one bum, I've got only thing left, one leg, one bum cheek. And I'm leaving that.
Okay.
And everyone says why, but I'm leaving it.
So when you have interactions with women, do they like it?
You know what, some do, some don't, you know. You would think, you know, it's a very unique taste I've got, you know. I've got a very unique style.
Yeah.
So you either love it or you hate it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what do you, in terms of people, when you meet people,
Yeah.
do you feel like they're a bit off a little bit, but whoa, like, because obviously not everyone's got tattoos, right? And people are judgmental. That's just the way it is. Like they are. What's the feeling you get? What's the vibe you get when you meet someone?
You know what the feeling,
like when you met me, I was like very.
Yeah, but the feeling I get, most people, right? So I think most people are kind of okay with me, but there's a certain amount of people, like if I'm on the tube, yeah, no one will sit next to me. No one will sit next to me if I'm on a tube.
Right.
And I'm like, why? You know? You know, I'm not like a little scabby geezer with tattoos. I look good, I smell nice, you know, I dress nice.
Yeah.
You know, but no one will sit next to me, you know, on a tube. And I notice people looking at me all the time as well. Only when I'm going up a tube. If I'm going up an escalator, I notice everyone looking at me going down.
Yeah.
And it's like my mum always says, everyone's looking at you. But as you know, because I've had it so long, I don't notice it. But that is the only time I notice it, when I'm going up an escalator.
So women, 50-50, right?
50, yeah, 50-50.
So what, are you single right now, or are you in a relationship?
I'm single right now. Yeah, I'm single.
There's a lot of nice women in Manchester.
Send them over.
By the time this comes out, you would already...
Send them my way.
Yeah. Well, this place here, downstairs in the bar, there's good vibes all the time down there. So you never know, on the way out you might...
Who knows? Touch wood, touch wood.
Yeah. So, would you say you're a family man, or...
I am. I've got.
Or do you still love partying and?
I do love partying.
You do?
I do. I love partying. But I say I love partying. I like going to nice bars, like nice restaurants. Don't really like the club scene anymore. I'm too old for that. You know, I'm far too old for that. But I like nice bars, nice restaurants, going out for drinks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have got my daughter. I have her 50-50, and she's 4 years old.
Okay. Tell me about you being arrested.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I've been arrested probably 30 times.
30 times?
30 times. And, you know, from fraud. But yeah, I've been arrested about 30 times over the years.
So when was the last time you came out?
Last time I came out in 2015.
Oh, so
So I've been out 8 years.
Completely changed everything. You got,
Yeah.
You're really doing well for yourself
Yeah,
now.
yeah. 2015 I got out, but I had a big licence. So my last sentence, because it was my second Section 18 wounding with intent, they recommended probation, pre-sentence report recommended a life sentence.
For you?
For me.
Yeah.
But luckily, it was just over 10 years.
Right.
So the judge turned around and said, I'm not giving him life.
Yeah. Judge said that?
Yeah, he said, I'm not giving him IPP, because back then it was IPP.
I remember, yeah.
He said, but I'm going to give him an EPP. Now, IPP was indefinite for public protection. EPP was extended for public protection.
Yeah.
So he gave me an EPP. So that basically means you do your sentence and then you get an extended licence.
Okay.
So when I got out of my last sentence, I got a 7-year sentence. So I had a 5-year licence.
Were they strict, or what was it?
It was, well, I should have been MAPA. You know what MAPA is?
Yeah, of course I do.
You know, I should have been MAPA, a multi-agency public protection authority. So I should have been MAPA, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow when I got out, I wasn't MAPA. So I didn't have to do the hostel. I just got straight home. I didn't have, you know, obviously I had to go to probation all the time. Yeah. But somehow I got out of the MAPA, which was such a touch.
Yeah.
You know?
So you've travelled abroad since then, right?
Yeah.
Where did you go first? Where was your first
Right,
holiday?
this is a thing that no one knows as well, right? When you're on licence, people think you can't, they tell you can't go abroad.
You can?
You can, because they don't know.
I went from a Cat D.
You can. I've been abroad a million times when I've been on licence. They don't know. There's no system in the world which knows you're on licence, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no system in the world. They know if you're wanted, but if you're on licence,
they won't know.
They don't fucking know.
But now that we've said that, they might bring one up.
But they don't know shit. They don't. You know. They don't know anything. So the amount of times I've been on holiday, when I've been on licence, you know, for a couple of years here, a couple of years there, 4, 5, 6 years here, and I've had holiday after holiday after holiday. And you're literally coming back and you're thinking, you're a little bit scared, you're thinking, oh, they're going to collar me.
No, they don't know,
But they don't, because there's no system that knows if you're on licence. It's only if you wanted, you know?
Let's talk about prison a little bit more. So, what was your mindset like in prison, and how has it shaped your mindset since you
know what my mind shape was in prison? Now, there's a lot of... I'm one of the boys in jail, so I know everyone in jail, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a little fag, you know, I know all the boys, and that, you know, they all know me.
From where you're up there, right?
Well, from everywhere, but...
It's a small community
Everyone knows if you're a someone or if you're a nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows if you're a boy or if you're not. But the thing about jail is, there's a lot of people in jail with nothing outside. Yeah, so they've got no family, they've got no friends, they've got no life. They like jail. Yeah, they don't mind it. They get their 3 meals a day. they're happy.
Yeah.
I hate jail. Every day I fucking hate it. I wake up and I think, fucking hell, what am I doing here? You know?
Because your life's so good out.
Because I like a lifestyle outside. I've got friends, I've got family. I like going out. I like doing this. I like doing that. I don't like people telling me when I have to shit, when I have to fucking piss.
Have a shower.
And have a
get on the
shower
phone
and I'll go on the phone and go to bed, you know? I don't like that.
Yeah.
So jail, I fucking hate it.
So why did you go in there 30 times?
I've been in there 5 times.
Oh, right, okay.
5 times. I've been in jail 5 times, and I've been sentenced to 12 years. So
Right.
5 times, 12 years. But yeah, I don't like it.
Well, now clearly, obviously, since you've been out 15, it's just like you're on a different path altogether. So, and do you ever think that you would? I know you never know, right? Anything can happen at any time, but the way your path is going now, do you ever see that?
No, you know what? I don't. But you can never say never because, you know, you've always got.
You can have a road rage, right? And it just anything.
You can have anything. There's always that some idiot that will try and do something, you know, or try and mug you off, or try and say something, or do something, or anyone does anything to me or my kids, it's game over for them. So yeah. You know, so never say never, but you know, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, and I can see that you go gym.
Yeah.
And I'm big on health and well-being and is it every day for you, training every single day?
I go 4 or 5 times a week. I go.
But
the thing, this is another thing about when you're in jail. You know this yourself.
Yeah.
People think you go to jail, you go gym every day, you do this, you do that. No, you don't. You're lucky if you get gym.
That's true.
Once or twice a week.
No, that's true. But guess what? I was a gym orderly.
Ah, you was a gym orderly, so you used to get it every day.
Yeah.
So I used to be a cleaner.
Yeah, you're not getting.
So I used to get no.
times.
I used to get it every day being a wing cleaner.
Yes.
So that's why I used to be a wing cleaner, to get it every day. But most people.
No, they don't get it. If anything, it's
did.
once, depending on the jail, right?
We used to get it every day. A wing cleaner every weekday. We'd used to get it.
Right.
Every weekday.
Yeah.
Not on the weekend, but every weekday we'd get gym. Wouldn't be long, 30, 45 minutes or something. We'd get a little session every day.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I was a wing cleaner. But that was cool because you do a little bit of cleaning for half hour.
Yeah.
Cell door open, hit the gym.
Yeah.
Come back, job done. £8 a week, happy days.
Just tell me about it. Yeah, £8 a week.
£8 a week.
Yeah. But the reality is that most people don't. If anything, like depending on what jail it is, but if anything, they'll probably get it once or twice.
A week.
And then if there's a lockdown, you're not getting it at all.
This is what people don't realise. Yeah, once or twice a week. For most people.
Yeah.
If you've got no job, or if you're on education or whatever, once or twice a week.
Yeah.
You know, people don't realise this. You know.
So I guess that's when is that where your gym journey started then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as you've come out, you've just continued.
Carried it on, yeah.
But see, when I came out, right, so I didn't understand nutrition.
Yeah.
And, detailed macros and stuff like that. Did you understand that straight? Or do you...
Well, I kind of know about it.
Right.
I'm not totally into it, but
Right.
I kind of know about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. What's next for you then?
Well, next for me, hopefully, is I've got a couple of series coming out.
Yep.
I've got the Hollywood movie coming out.
Yeah.
And as soon as that Hollywood film comes out, then that should open up
plenty of doors for you.
Plenty of doors, I'm hoping. It should do. It's got to.
Yeah.
Because I've not got a tiny part in this Hollywood movie.
Because you're a leading...
I've got a lead, in this Hollywood one, I've got a lead baddie role.
So
I've got a lead, I'm the baddie.
Yeah.
But I've got a lead role in that. I play a gangster called Amir. I'm an Iranian drug lord.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Okay, so...
But an English-born bred Iranian gangster.
When's that coming out, did you say?
After
the strike, yeah. Have you started shooting, though?
No, we're on pre-production.
Yeah.
I've had the NDA, I've had the contracts, that's all signed.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be filming already, but obviously because of the strikes, we're not. So it's looking at the end of the year or start of next year.
And how do you, so can I just ask you, like, with you actors, like, how do you get paid? Hey YouTube, I'm really sorry to cut you off, but I have to share this with you. I want you to get to your next level, and I believe that personal development is the gateway to success. So what I've done is I've gone and created a 7-day free audio course. This is totally free. All you have to do is sign up, and from day 1 till day 7, every single day you will receive a 2-minute audio from me, which will elevate your mindset and give you power in your business. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it.
It depends what role you're on. Some are day rate, some are a fixed rate. It just depends.
It depends.
It depends, yeah. So the English ones I'm doing are a day rate, but the Hollywood one will be a fixed rate.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And how did you get the Hollywood role?
Did
You had to go and pitch somewhere?
You know what about the thing about a lot with movies and that?
Yeah.
It's always to do with who you know and who you know. So someone might get me on something, I might get them on something, and then someone said, "Oh, we've got this, we've got that." Obviously, I've got a manager, so he's got me into this Hollywood movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But then that fell through. But then the director liked me, and then he kept me on, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And I guess once you're in the circuit, people then begin to
of course.
know, and then if they see your work and if they like your work,
and like I say, I've got
because that helps as well, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about going to Bollywood?
You know what's funny? You should say that.
I think you'll get paid.
I've not thought about going to Bollywood. One of my good friends, who's an actor, he's done a load of Bollywood films.
You'll make some good money there.
And he's done really well. I think he's done about 20 Bollywood movies. He's done well for himself. But yeah, I've never thought about it. Yeah.
Maybe after this, right?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, because I feel like they'll pay you good up there as well.
Yeah.
Especially because you're from here and you've got some experience. I think they'll pay you really good. Maybe worth having a look at, right?
Yeah.
But what's your dream then? Do you want to just continue with this thing and go on bigger movies and bigger things?
I just want to, I want to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and let's just see where it goes.
Okay.
You know, so that is my goal.
Yeah.
And that is what I'm hoping for, to get the big roles and get the Hollywood roles, and
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's the journey, right?
That's the journey. That's the plan.
Get in a film with maybe Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Who's your favourite actor and actress?
You know, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Love him.
What about actress?
Actress. Angelina Jolie, she'll do.
Angelina Jolie, yeah. So you're going Miami in November, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm looking really forward to that. I'm going with another actor friend of mine called Jamie Humphrey, and we're going. We're going.
So you're just going Miami for how long for?
We're going for 4 or 5 days. We've got quite a few events out there. We've got some red carpets out there.
Oh, really?
We've got some good stuff going on, yeah.
You bring some watches back. Right?
Could do.
Wear one on each hand, right? Okay, well, look, since you've completely transformed your life, would you you ever go down the path of coaching, or let's say people that come out of prison and do something around that area? Would you ever do that?
I would, because there's always people that don't know what they've got till it's gone.
Yeah.
And you need to look towards a future.
Yeah.
Not towards the past. You need to figure out what you're doing in life,
Yeah.
Forget you've been in jail 5 times. Forget you've done this, you've done that. Look, what can I do next? What can I do? Can I do this? Yeah, let's do it,
Yeah. So, last few questions before we wrap this up. So, when you was on the streets doing, what were you doing, selling weed and that? Or?
Nah, I used to start selling.
Yeah.
And then I started selling.
Everyone starts there, right?
Then I started selling. Then.
Yeah.
Then I was selling bricks of. And then I was selling a lot of.
Were you bringing it in, or?
No, I was just getting it. I was getting it in one piece. I was getting it in one kilo. But I put it into 5 to 1. So I'd put this piece, I used to pay £20,000 for it, and I'd put 5 into 1, yeah? So I'd put...
That was good profit then, right?
It was very good. I ended up getting £100,000 off it, But back then, no one knew about it. So now is, 85% or something like that. When I was putting 5 into 1, it was coming out at 17%, yeah? 17%. And this is 10, 15 years ago, and I was still selling
Each brick.
These kilos
Yeah.
for £20,000, and everyone loved it.
Wow.
You know, and this was, 15 years ago, because just when everyone started doing,
Yeah.
17%. You know, that's when I was making £10,000 a week. You know, it's crazy.
See, because my experience with when I was doing a little bits and bats is like, you have a good run and then everything goes wrong sometimes, and then eventually, let's just say you do it over a 5-year period. Yes, you've made some money, but you've lost some money, and it just evens itself out.
Of course it does, because you're never going to do it for 5 years anyway.
Yeah,
a year or so before you get caught, or before it comes on top.
Yeah.
Then you go to jail, and then you've been in jail for so long, and then it works out, you get peanuts. Like you know that you was in jail a long time.
Yeah.
You know.
It's interesting, right?
It's like, my offence, my last offence that I got 7 years for. The geezer owed me £2,000. That's all he owed me, £2,000.
What, you went jail?
My last sentence,
Yeah.
geezer owed me £2,000. So I got a Section 18 charge for hurting him.
Yeah.
£2,000, and I got a 7-year sentence plus a 5-year extended sentence. So what's that work out a year? Not a lot.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Well, he just didn't pay you the £2,000.
He owed me £2,000. He owed me.
What, did you just go around and batter him?
I found out where he was.
Yeah.
And then, I kicked the shit out of him, done this to him, done that to him.
Yeah.
I got Section 18, wounded with intent. Hurt him quite a lot. And then, so I got 7 year plus a extended EPP for it.
Yeah.
So, what's that work out,
Yeah.
£200 a year or something. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's the past now, right?
Exactly.
It's not. Yeah, we're doing bigger and better things now, right? So, do you invest in property? Have you got any?
No, I wish I did.
Have you got any like other businesses that you want to get involved in?
No, I've not got the.
Or it's like you're just floating through life.
Yeah, I'm just flowing here and doing what I can. So I'm doing the acting, I'm doing a little bit of tattoo modelling here and there, and I've got the watches,
Yeah. Well, any final messages before we wrap this up that you want to say to anyone? Anything? Any
final messages? Right.
Party hard.
What did Sylvester Stallone say in Rocky IV?
I don't watch no films. Do you know what?
You must remember it. If you can do it, and anyone can do it, we can all do it. And that's it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's it.
One more thing. When you started getting into acting, did you have to learn about it? Did you do any classes? Or were you just...
No, I never done the classes. I just sort of come naturally to me. So you've either got it or you ain't,
Right, okay. Well, Mr. Ink, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Lovely.
And it was good chatting to you.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Nice one.